China has ordered its airlines to suspend operations of their Boeing 737 MAX 8 jets following the crash in Ethiopia that killed all 157 people on board. It's the second crash of this Boeing aircraft in the last 5 months. And as recovery teams search through the wreckage of the Ethiopian Airlines plane, several countries, including China and Ethiopia, are moving to ground the Boeing 737 MAX jets. Shortly, we'll speak to aviation correspondent Tom Ballantyne, but first, Mia Wormsley has the details of the latest crash.
This is the site where an Ethiopian Airlines plane crashed on Sunday, just 6 minutes after taking off and killing all 157 people on board. The Boeing 737 jet heading to Nairobi was the MAX 8, the same plane that crashed in Indonesia in October, killing 189, raising questions about the safety of the new model. The flight left the Ethiopian capital, Addis Ababa, at 8:38 a.m. local time before losing contact with the control tower.
We can now confirm that there were at least 35 nationalities. Among the most affected, as you may expect, is Kenya, Canada with 18, France, UK, 7 each, and the USA with 8.
This was the flight path of the jet. Flight tracking website Flight Radar 24 said on its Twitter feed the flight had unstable vertical speed after takeoff. The 737 is the world's best-selling modern passenger aircraft and one of the industry's most reliable. In a news conference, Ethiopia's CEO said the plane had no recorded technical problems and the pilot was a member of the airline's staff with a, quote, excellent flying record and over 200 flight hours. At Nairobi airport, many relatives were left waiting at the gate for hours with no information from airport authorities. Some learned of the crash from journalists. Kenyan officials arrived at the airport 5 hours after the plane went down. Families were taken to Nairobi's Sheraton Hotel, but said they were still waiting to hear from airline staff 8 hours after the accident. State-owned Ethiopian Airlines is one of the biggest carriers on the continent by fleet size. Its last major crash was in January 2010, when a flight from Beirut went down shortly after takeoff.